This card is asking us, the representatives of a new member world, Earth, to stand up and recite the League's oath. As members, it is our duty to live and inspire others to live in truth and peace with the absolute respect for all forms of life. As members, we graciously give ourselves to the service of others and thankfully accept all opportunity to aid fellow travelers, recognizing one is all and all is one. Good Sunday morning, everybody. Welcome to Sunday with Spirit, a non-political poll where we find ourselves jumping up and down on this web of creation, this multi-dimensional web where what we think about, what we say, vibrates on this web, how we move, and it changes the vibration of everything. So we look at certain things that we do, and what came into my head is the frequency of our voice, which took me to the frequency of thought, which took me to the frequency of maybe our ancestors, the frequency of the negative chatter in our heads, and maybe the negative chatter that we say out loud. And so as I started laying out the cards to this, I put it in the 4 directions, and you can tell I don't know how to count. So, and it doesn't really matter. It just gave me something to hang my hat on, so to speak. Just a hook that'll get me into it. So as you look at this spread, you can change it up any way you want. But here's where I'm going with this. I think it's kind of even confusing for me, but let's see if we can make sense out of it as I go. The very top card is our ancestral path. And there are some cultures, well, especially where I learned this from is Alberto Villoldo. He talks about our ancestors being in the north direction. And for me, I've always considered my ancestors in the south, and they support me in where I'm going. And he put it up in the front. That's where it is today. This is our ancestral messages from beyond in the ethers. Speaking of ethers, we have the 5th element tarot. That is the central above and below message. In the east, where we get creative ideas, where we start new things, where the sun rises, we get a message of, it feels to me more that the message that we're hearing is not so much in our mind, but it's a synchronistic message. We keep seeing the same things over and over again. And as we jump into the awareness of synchronicity and we become more comfortable with the messages of synchronicity, we don't have to see them over and over and over and over again. We can just see them and go, oh, that's a synchronistic message because I was just thinking of something like that, and here it is presenting itself. And then we can take action or start to take action. This is the action card down here. So this is more of for the way that I've set this up, more earthly, more somebody said something to me or I said something to them. So it's the frequency that comes from the vocal cords. The West is normally a healing energy. And so I am using the Dark Mirror card with this. And with the Dark Mirror, it's a reflection of ourselves of what needs to be healed. And we'll see what the card actually says. And then with the Fifth Element Tarot, again, that is more what is out in the ethers. And this feels to me like it is a knowing, a vibrational knowing that we're putting on this web of creation. And so do we say it? Do we put it into words? No, this is just a vibration that we're setting out there. And then as I finished this spread, I went, where's the ETs? Where are they in this awareness that that is coming onto the web of vibration? And that is the contact card. It's kind of outside the realm, and I kind of like it like that. If we think of this as a world, a circle, this is out. This is, hey, get ready. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Let's see what we have as I move some of my crystals away from. Somebody asked, where's your blue crystal? Is that it? Okay. All right. So, well, here's what we're going to start off. Let's start off with the beginning. The sun rises in the beginning, in the new day. So what is the vibration that we are seeing in the new day, in the new beginning? And we get the Queen of Swords. And I should have written this down, that this is the synchronistic message. I hope I said that. I hope I'm not confusing things. But what is this Queen of Swords telling us as we wake up, as we hear things, as we put this vibration on the web of creation? This Queen of Swords is saying, I got two swords in my hand. One is a sword, one looks like a wand. We have information, we have truth. And it feels like to me that she is going, get moving into your truth, into speaking your truth, into walking your truth. Otherwise, she's going to take that pointy end and kick you in the butt with it. So it feels like it's a get motivated card to me. As we go down to the south, as we go down to the physical, what people are saying, what you are saying, what we are saying, what we're hearing, the physical words, we get, maybe we should listen to it in a different perspective. Maybe we should take a look at what is being said and flip it around. And there is a bonus card, and the bonus card, love this. Get ready for new information to come. So as in this physical space where we are thinking that we are hearing something that says A, we need to flip it around and go, it's not A, it's Z, and now we're getting new information coming in. So whatever we're hearing is probably not exactly true or does not serve us well. get ready for new information, flip it around, pause, take time out. What do we need to heal in our journey, in our voices that we are putting on this web of creation, in this frequency? Ooh, masquerade. We wear a lot of masks that hide our true selves. And if we were to take off these masks, what would we be? Ooh, that just stopped kind of suddenly. What would we be? Would we be okay with who we are without our mask? All the world's a stage. Yeah, well, okay. So we're playing all these different parts. What if we just get back to who we are? And I think that is the big question for a lot of us, is who are we? What do we stand for in this experiment, in this earth school? What's going on? Why are we here? So many times I get this question, I hear this question in my inner head. Why am I here? What am I doing? Besides eating cheeseburgers. Okay, sorry. Squirrel moment. Okay, let's see if the book has anything. Well, what I got from glancing at the book briefly was all about guilt. And it was, what if we just let go of the guilt? What if we didn't have to put the mask on? And that's what it was. And it was taking things in the moment, being in the moment, not trying to be someone else, not trying to hide yourself, just being in the moment as we are and being okay with it. And thank you, phone. I wish I knew where it was. I will turn it off. Moving on to our ancestors' voices as we hear them in our head. Don't forget that we are magic. We have the magician. As it is above, so it is below. He has all the tools available to us. And it could be a she. She's got long hair. So he, she, magician. This, to me, what our ancestors are saying is, let's not forget how powerful and magical we are. We hide it in our masquerade face. Let's open up and let's just be who we are. The magician, let's create something. And then we go to the Fifth Element Tarot. And we get an Empress, the abundance. Hey, I'm looking at the moon here, and it's just a sliver. How come we didn't get any full moons? It's blue moon. Happy full moon, everybody. So with this Empress card, so often I go back to this masquerade card in the feeling of lack. I'm going to cover up my lack. Oh, I'm going to cover up because I feel lack. That's what I want to say. I'm putting a mask on because I'm not good enough just to be who I am, just to be the magician that I am. And the Empress is saying, come on now. Don't make me get the Queen of Swords to poke you, to let you know how abundant you are. You think that you're not worthy enough. Stop, pause, turn that around, look at it from a different point of view. You are getting a message in the near future, and it's going to be from an unexpected source. Now, when I say you, I'm not meaning you. I'm meaning me. I'm meaning all of us. We all have these feelings at one point in time or another. How magical, how abundant we are, how powerful we are as the Queen of Swords. Let's just take some time to take off our masks, to pause. And let's see what the galactic contact cards have to say. Alien, the association. And I am going to pause. I am going to look at the book here again. Because to me, this card feels like it is source energy. It is the culmination of many different types of species, different types of thought processes and ways to do things, but they blend all together into one association. Okay, so this is kind of fun. Well, fun to me, anyway. Fundamentally fun to me. So, this card is asking us, the representatives of a new member world, Earth, to stand up and recite the League's oath with the rest of the association. And the oath is, we, the members of the Association of Worlds, do solemnly swear to uphold the standards and guidelines of the organization to our fullest ability. As members, it is our duty to live and inspire others to live in truth and peace with the absolute respect for all forms of life. As members, we graciously give ourselves to the service of others and thankfully accept all opportunity to aid fellow travelers, recognizing one is all and all is one. Congratulations to Earth for becoming the 4,431st member of the Association of Worlds. We are ecstatic that you finally made it. And with that, thank you for joining me on this Sunday with Spirit. Peace and love.